Before this video starts, I want to say thank you to the subscribers that were in this lobby with me when I got this gameplay. We got like a nice 7-win streak, so you guys are going to see them in my gameplay. You guys made it fun to play, so shout out to you guys. Solo queuing is a nightmare, so you guys made it a lot more fun. Also, shout out to Manscaped. Use code 1boom at manscaped.com to get 20% off plus free shipping. And also, something is here. Hey there, this is 1boom, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that Black Ops Cold War has 150 health compared to the traditional 100 health that we usually see in Call of Duty, with the exception of Black Ops 4. Now, it's worth noting, Ace pointed this out in his videos, people have been saying it since Black Ops 4 came out, yet people don't understand this. Health doesn't matter. What really matters is what the weapons are doing. The average rate of fire, headshot multipliers, flinch even, is going to matter way more than what the health is. The health, Ace said this, I said this a year ago, the health can be 100, and if the gun does 50, it's gonna be a 2-shot kill. If the person has 10,000 health and a gun does 5,000, it's still a 2-shot kill. What matters really is the gun. I think the reason Treyarch likes to do 150 health now is that maybe it's easier for them to balance damage numbers around a larger health pool than it is a smaller health pool. You have some more areas to mess around with when people have 150 health points. Then basically your weapons can do anything from 1 to 150, which adds a lot more room to explore different damages at different ranges compared to a gun only really being able to do 1 or 100 damage, which sort of limits some of your options by about 50. So now they have 50 more digits to play around with when it comes to balance. Now, I get picked on for using a lot of Exclusive Ace's information, and hopefully he doesn't mind, because I'm going to basically be referencing his video that I watched, because I guess my invitation to the Cold War beta got lost in the mail somewhere, because I did not get one, right? That's probably what happened. So going off of what Exclusive Ace has been saying is that it's 150 health, and the time to kill is more in line with Black Ops 4. It's more like 4 to 5 shot kills for assault rifles instead of 3 to 4 shot kills for assault rifles, for instance. I do recommend you go to Exclusive Ace's channel. He has really in-depth coverage of Cold War, seeing how he's actually been able to play it. I haven't been. But one of the things that he said excited me and scared me. You see, without there being any sort of high caliber attachment, because apparently there wasn't any that anybody could find in the Cold War alpha that the YouTubers and streamers and pro players have been playing, there's no high caliber. The base headshot damage is incredibly high in Cold War compared to Black Ops 4. So even though the shots to kill is higher than Modern Warfare, Ace calculated around a 1.4 headshot multiplier on his AK-47, which took a massive chunk of the enemy's health. So you know how in realism mode in Modern Warfare, the body is essentially in core mode while the head is somewhere in hardcore mode, is essentially what they did? That's kind of what I'm seeing here based on what Ace said. The head of your enemy will be in the Modern Warfare time to kill area if you're able to hit it, but the body's gonna be in the Black Ops 4 time to kill area. It's a really cool way to look at it in my opinion. And headshots being rewarded is fantastic. The thing is we have to take some things into account. 1, how much flinch is there going to be in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? How much flinch is there going to be? Because if headshots drastically reduce the time to kill, we could have a lot of engagements where you're punished because you shot somebody that was shooting your upper chest. And then when you gave them the headshot, you basically just press fast forward on your way to the respawn screen. So that's unfortunate when that happens. You know, games that have really good headshot multipliers and a shit ton of flinch or random recoil patterns sort of hurts. And that's the next thing, is recoil patterns. How much are these weapons going to kick? Because if headshots are the key to a fast time to kill, my methods of reducing recoil won't be, okay, I want my recoil low so I can aim for the head. No, my method of weapon customization is going to be making sure my gun kicks vertically. That way I can aim at a bigger target like the chest and have it climb to the head naturally on weapons that have higher rates of fire. That way the recoil can do the work and I just have to aim at the chest, which is, again, a much easier target. Now, it's not one-shot headshot, it's not realism mode for Modern Warfare, it's not Rainbow Six Siege. We still have a time to kill here, like it's still gonna be multiple shots. It's just that when those shots are going to be, apparently, from what Ace has found, headshots are going to be incredibly viable to go for, then how much am I going to flinch when I'm shot? How much recoil does the average gun have? And then we add in one-shot kill weapons, like shotguns or sniper rifles. Even if shotguns do low damage and require 1 to 2 to 3 shots to kill, I only saw gameplay of the SPAS 12 and a pump action, but the thing is that those guns don't require very much accuracy, shotguns I mean. So when you have to land 4 shots consecutively to the body with an assault rifle or 4 or 5 shots consecutively to the body with an AR, and they just need to keep spraying pellets at you, how is that going to work? And for what I saw, snipers seem to be very deadly, and even though Ace said he couldn't detect any aim assist on them, that doesn't really matter to me. It's pretty easy to get used to no aim assist even with a controller. And so when sniping, how often am I going to get into gunfights like I did in Black Ops 4, where I'd start shooting someone with a sniper rifle and then just be eliminated? Even though I was playing the weapon to my strengths, I wasn't missing, my time to kill is so much longer. And we have Gunsmith in this game, so there's likely going to be several attachments you can stack on to make your sniper rifle ADS nice and fast. A good quickscoper's time to kill is the time it takes for them to aim down sight. So if I need 340 milliseconds to land body shots, I'm going to be very frustrated if I have to go for headshots with an automatic weapon and land consecutive headshots in order to kill somebody faster than they can aim down sight and delete me off the map. I hope that snipers have a lot of flinch because they should be powerful, but if you start getting shot, your response should be to run away or seek cover. Your response should not be to aim down sight and delete the person who had the audacity to put 3 bullets in your chest at a distance. But if I enter a room and I see somebody with a shotgun, they're outside of melee range, and I'm using a gun that requires 4 shots to kill to the body, and let's say that in this panic state, I'm not really comfortable quickly aiming to the head. I need to land the shots as fast as possible. Can't really worry about precision. How many times am I going to lose those gunfights because I need to land 4 shots and he needs to land 1 or 2? Then we have to talk about melee combat. This game is going to have unlimited sprint. With a longer time to kill, unlimited sprint plus one-hit melee weapons like knives or anything else they add down the line, those can be very, very frustrating because they'll run up to you, eat your bullets, and then still be able to get the kill. So as much as I love a longer time to kill in the way that it increases the skill gap, if it rewards headshots, then yeah, people should have to work on their aim, and I think that's really cool. Then we have another problem. As if flinch, recoil, sniper rifles, shotguns, and melee weapons didn't scare me enough, we also have the fact that crossplay is enabled. And I know from experience that it is much easier to aim for the head on PC than it is on controller. Aim assist is limiting, and it's a band-aid fix to the inherent problems with an analog stick. No, aim assist does not lock onto targets and eliminate your recoil. Those are false claims. I've been using keyboard and mouse and controllers for various games since I was 9 years old, okay? I know that keyboard and mouse is much more precise. It's easier to be consistent, it's easier to hit smaller targets because you have a much wider range of motion and you can do much more precise movements than someone can with a controller, especially when under pressure. The thing is that the aim assist on a controller really only helps in closer ranges because of the little bit of rotation. The slowdown is simply the sensitivity changing when you aim at somebody. It's essentially like having a lower ADS sensitivity, which is not all that bad. Dynamic sensitivity won't really win anybody gunfights, it simply helps them control their analog stick. Bad is bad, good is good, essentially. But if headshots are prominent and the time to kill is longer, how scary is a keyboard and mouse player going to be when they can land headshots as easily as they can and control recoil much easier than a controller can? As much as I look forward to playing this game on my Xbox, I'm starting to think that I'm probably, when I get my new desk and I'm actually able to have a more comfortable PC gaming area, that I'm going to have to buy this game on my PC. And if snipers don't have aim assist on console, they're going to always lose to a keyboard and mouse user, because again, that aim assist helps control finite movement at a distance. It doesn't help with rotation when you're using a sniper rifle, but it still will help a little bit. If it's not there, then a PC player that doesn't even need anything like that and just has a way more precise aiming tool, that's going to be miserable for the controller user. Not to mention the fact that not every controller user has buttons on the back of their controller and not everyone's willing to play claw. So, you know, keyboard and mouse is just better. Also, I haven't heard about an FOV slider on console. Yeah, crossplay could be a bit of a problem in this game when you stack the already long list of advantages of playing on PC with a longer time to kill and an emphasis on headshots, and then you take the aim assist away from snipers on console. I am kind of scared as to how this is going to play out. And before anyone says just buy a PC, go ahead and fuck yourself right off a bridge. I feel like I'm mostly going to be playing this game with crossplay off because of these factors. The thing is in Modern Warfare, the time to kill was so fast, catching somebody off guard was catching somebody off guard. In this game, a PC player is going to be able to tank more shots and land more precise ones. The skill gap is going to be awful. The skill ceiling on PC is so much higher and so much more attainable. I feel comfortable with a controller, lots of people do. A lot of people don't like playing with keyboard and mouse. That's not how they've been playing games for the last 10 years, so they don't want to adapt to that. Call of Duty is not an esport when you're hopping into TDM. So somebody who's playing with a default PS4 controller really should not have to go up against somebody with a $1,400 gaming rig. As much as you guys have seen my live streams, I've complained now and again about PC players clearly having the advantage over me in a gunfight, but I also don't mind fighting them. I've had crossplay on since Modern Warfare came out, but that was due to the nature of the game. I have a similar fear about Halo being cross-platform, because Halo is a very long time to kill, and consistency, mobility, and precision are easier on mouse and keyboard, so I feel like I'm never going to play with crossplay on when it comes to the MCC. The low recoil, fast time to kill nature of Call of Duty is already very intuitive on PC, but this is putting a lot more balls in their court. So, when it comes to the longer time to kill in this game, crossplay scares me. Flinch and recoil scare me. Melee, shotgun, and sniper balance also scares me. But this comment section is going to be cancer. It's going to be full of people saying just buy a PC, I deserve my kills because I'm good at sniping, if you don't want to fight a shotgun, stay at a close range, melee takes a lot of skill, be quiet about it. There's going to be a lot of bullshit in my comment section. The truth is people don't have money for PCs. People don't want to get quick-scoped in close range when they're playing their weapon to their strengths. People don't like having gunfights subverted in an incredibly easy way by somebody that doesn't even need to ADS to get full damage. Case fucking closed. In Melee, you don't take skill. Most of the Melee fighters I play against are opportunistic or camping. They're not exactly the most skill-based players in the world. They act like they're running through fields of bullets and dodging things and being super cool. No, you sit in a corner and wait for me to walk by. Don't act like you do anything different. See you when I see you, kids. Goodbye.
Thank you.